Let me start. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Valentino Salim. Today, I want to explain about finite and non-finite. Finite clauses are those that contain a verb in a finite form, which mean that the verb is inflected to agree with the subject and express tense, aspect, or mood. In contrast, non-finite clauses contain a verb in a non-finite form, such as an infinitive, gerund, or participle. Non-finite clauses are used to modify or provide additional and the information about the other parts of the sentence, while finite clauses express complete thought. We have two main problems. The first one is what are the difference between finite and non-finite clauses in English? And the second one is how do they affect the sentence structure? So the difference between finite and non-finite clauses in English is finite clauses is characterized by the presence of the finite verb, which indicate tense and agree with the subject. The finite verb changes its form based on the subject and the specific time the action takes place. For example, in the sentence John swims across the river, the finite clause is John swims, with swims being agree with the subject John. So how does the finite and non-finite clauses affect the sentence? Finite and non-finite clauses can affect the structure and meaning of the sentence. This can happen because each clause has different rules and uses. Here are some examples. The first one is subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement is required in finite clauses, which means that the verb is varies depending on the subject. This has an impact on the sentence, since the verb and subject must agree in number and person. The second one is the verb tense. The finite clauses indicates a specific time and tense, which might impact the sentence meaning. The tense of the verb might be a past, present, or future. On the other hand, non-finite clauses do not specify a time and can be used to broad ideas or notions. In conclusion, the difference between finite and non-finite clauses is in their finite verb. On one hand, finite clauses is a clause that contains a finite verb that show tense and agree with the subject. On the other hand, non-finite clause is a clause that does not contain a finite verb. Also, finite clauses and non-finite clauses can affect sentence structure by serving different functions in a sentence. That's all about finite and non-finite. Thank you.